Hi, my name is Eric Martin. Today we're going to discuss how to properly take a hydraulic oil sample. As you know, the number one cause of failures in the hydraulic system are contamination. The best way to prevent these contamination-related failures is to put in a preventative maintenance plan to maintain and properly check your hydraulic oil.
Proper oil sampling is critical to an effective oil analysis program. A big part of proper oil sampling is getting a representative sample. There's two main goals when getting the sample. The first one's going to be to maximize the data. The sample we're taking is ensuring that there's as much information as possible, and it's going to tell us things like the cleanliness of the oil, water content, levels of any additives that are in the oil, and the presence of any wear particles that are being generated by any of the components in the system. The second goal is to minimize adding any contamination to the sample. The sample should be taken in such a way that the information you get from it is uniform, consistent, and a true representation of the system. This can distort the data, making it very difficult to figure out what was originally in the oil and what was introduced during the sampling process. The way in which an oil sample is drawn is also very important. The best sampling locations are where the oil is going to be turbulent and not flowing in a straight line. You want the oil turning and rolling over in the pipe. Sampling valves located at right angles to the flow path and in long straight sections of pipe can result in reduction of particles entering the sample bottle. This can give you a reading that's not true and accurate to what the oil condition really is. This can be avoided by locating sampling valves at elbows, sharp bends, and 90 degrees in the flow line. Another important part in taking oil samples is to make sure the sampling hardware is flushed prior to taking the sample. Any hardware that the oil is going to come into contact with should be flushed, including the sampling ports, valves, hoses, and adapters. The oil samples themselves typically need to be about 4 to 6 ounces, and the cleanliness of the sample bottle is one of the most important considerations. In many cases, you can get sealed sample bottles specifically for this purpose.
Proper oil sampling is the foundation for a good preventative maintenance program. If you have any questions regarding setting up a preventative maintenance program or have any more questions regarding oil sampling, contact Hydraquip. Thanks.